We are counting down the 12 strongest bulldozers dominating modern job sites. Massive machines ranked by sheer operating weight, horsepower, and blade capacity. From advanced emissions-compliant titans to vintage behemoths still shaping the world's biggest projects, these giants redefine what is possible in earthmoving. Some entries surprise with cutting-edge technology, others with raw mechanical power. Which bulldozer claims the ultimate title? Let us dive in, beginning with number 12. At number 12 stands the Case 2050M, a precision dozer engineered for modern construction demands. It weighs 82,000 pounds, and this machine brings together serious muscle and advanced emissions technology. Its Tier 4 final diesel engine meets the strictest environmental standards thanks to a sophisticated package of selective catalytic reduction, a diesel particulate filter, and diesel exhaust fluid injection. That means operators can run the 2050M on urban job sites or in regulated zones without triggering costly permitting delays. The automatic blade assist system delivers smooth, accurate grading, making the 2050M a go-to for highway expansions and city infrastructure. While it is the lightest contender in this countdown, the 2050M sets the bar for machines that balance raw earth-moving power with next-generation emissions compliance. In a world where regulations shape what gets built, this dozer proves that clean does not mean weak. The John Deere 1050K stands as a 90,000-pound crawler dozer engineered for accuracy on a massive scale. At its core, our TKGPS guidance delivers precision within plus or minus 2.5 centimeters, allowing operators to achieve exact grades on the first pass. This level of control slashes the need for rework, saving both time and fuel on North America's largest mining and earth-moving sites. The 1050K's Smart Grade system manages blade height and slope automatically, while JD-Link telematics stream real-time diagnostics and productivity data to fleet managers miles away. Every cut, every fill, and every push is tracked for maximum efficiency. With these tools, a single operator can move mountains with a level of accuracy that once took a full survey crew. The 1050K proves that in today's world, brute strength paired with digital precision is the ultimate formula for dominating the toughest ground. At number 10, the Shantui SD525 brings heavyweight muscle to the world stage, weighing in at nearly 60 tons. Built in China and shipped across continents, this crawler dozer has become a familiar sight on rail corridors, dam foundations, and port expansions throughout Asia and beyond. The SD525's appeal starts with its price. Lower upfront costs compared to Western rivals make it a go-to choice for governments and contractors managing tight project budgets. Under the hood, it delivers ample horsepower and a blade built for high-volume earth-moving, handling dense clay and rock fill with steady, reliable force. Shantui's vast dealer network stretches from Southeast Asia to Africa, ensuring parts and service are never far away, even in remote project zones. The result is a machine that moves mountains without breaking the bank, powering infrastructure booms from Indonesia's new highways to massive inland ports in Central Asia. For operators and fleet owners, the SD525 proves that global reach and smart economics can move just as much earth as brute force. The Caterpillar D10T2 weighs in at a formidable 64 tons, staking its claim as a torque-rich workhorse on the world's toughest mine sites. Its 27-liter diesel engine pushes out nearly 700 horsepower, but the real secret lies in its 21% torque rise. When the blade bites into dense overburden or compacted copper tailings, that surge of twisting force keeps the machine moving without bogging down. Production cycles run faster, even as the ground gets rougher. In open-pit coal mines and sprawling copper operations, the D10T2 handles high-volume pushes day after day. bridging the gap between mid-sized construction dozers and the super heavyweights that come later in this countdown. Operators trust it for its relentless power and reliability, making it a mainstay wherever high output and rugged performance are non-negotiable. The D10T2 stands as a modern benchmark, raising the bar for what a Western-built bulldozer can deliver at this scale. Rolling onto the list at number 8 is a machine that refuses to fade quietly into history. The Dresser TD-40B, born in the 1970s, carries nearly 70 tons of raw steel and a Detroit diesel engine that growls with old-school authority. Unlike the digital giants that follow, the TD-40B is built on a foundation of pure mechanical muscle. No computers, no emissions modules, just heavy iron and a throttle cable. Operators have kept these dozers alive for decades, swapping engines, cannibalizing parts from retired units, and patching frames that have seen more winters than some crew members. In remote job sites where downtime costs a fortune and high-tech diagnostics are miles away, the TD-40B's simplicity is its secret weapon. A skilled mechanic with a wrench and a box of filters can keep it running shift after shift, year after year. Even in 2026, this vintage powerhouse still earns its keep, moving Earth on projects where reliability and brute force matter more than the latest screen or sensor. For some fleets, the TD-40B is not just a relic, it is a legend that proves overbuilt legacy iron can still muscle its way onto the world's biggest jobs. At 72.9 metric tons, the Komatsu D375A-8 stands out for more than just its size. This is the dozer operators choose when the pit walls are tight, the haul roads twist, and production can't afford to slow down. With 636 horsepower under the hood and a 22 cubic meter blade, the D375A-8 moves serious earth, but its real advantage is agility. Responsive hydraulics and advanced cab ergonomics give the operator precise control, even in the most cramped mining layouts. The seat controls and visibility are engineered for long shifts, reducing fatigue and helping crews stay focused in high-stakes environments. In Australian iron ore pits and South American copper mines, crews rely on the D375A-8 to keep cycles fast and downtime low. Its balance of power and maneuverability means it can work where bulkier giants struggle, carving out new benches and maintaining haul roads with equal efficiency. For mines that demand both output and finesse, the D375A-8 delivers, setting a new standard for comfort and control in the heavyweight class. 73 tons of German engineering muscle. This is the Liebherr PR776 Litronic, the world's largest hydrostatic bulldozer. At the heart of this machine lies a 768 horsepower engine, paired with an advanced hydrostatic transmission, a system that sets it apart from the gear-driven giants that came before. Instead of shifting through fixed gears, the PR776 delivers infinitely variable speed control. The result is seamless acceleration, precise blade modulation, and a driving experience that feels almost effortless, even under an 18.5 cubic meter load. Liebherr claims operators can cut fuel consumption by up to 18% compared to traditional rivals. That figure turns heads in European quarries where every liter counts. The hydrostatic drive not only boosts efficiency, but also reduces operator fatigue, allowing for smoother, more controlled pushes over long shifts. In the relentless pace of aggregate production, this dozer's ability to maintain steady power and traction means less spillage, tighter grades, and more material moved with less waste. The PR776 doesn't just rely on brute force, it dominates through innovation, making it the go-to choice for quarry operations where precision and fuel savings are as valuable as raw power. Breaking the 100-ton barrier, the Shantui SD90-C5 arrives with the kind of numbers that turn heads on any continent. At 106 tons, This is China's largest production dozer, engineered to compete with the world's heaviest hitters, while undercutting them on price by as much as 40%. Its heart is a 1,050 horsepower diesel engine, driving a massive 39 cubic meter blade, enough capacity to move more than 50 cubic yards of overburden in a single push. In African copper mines and Middle Eastern infrastructure projects, the SD90-C5 is becoming a fixture, not just for its heavyweight strength, but for the economics behind it. State-backed financing and bundled service agreements make it possible for operators to field entire fleets where a single Western giant might have stood before. That cost edge is changing the procurement game, allowing mega projects to stretch budgets further without sacrificing production rates. For mining bosses balancing output and operating costs, the SD90-C5 offers a rare blend: heavyweight muscle with a bottom line that is hard to ignore. In a world where every ton and every dollar counts, this dozer is proof that the global race for dominance is not just about horsepower. It is about who can deliver more for less, and deliver it now. 108 tons of steel and diesel, built to conquer the world's harshest mines. This is the Komatsu D475A-8. In the high-altitude copper pits of Chile and the wind-battered gold fields of Mongolia, this Japanese giant has earned a reputation that goes beyond sheer size. Its 1,150 horsepower engine delivers relentless force to a 34.4 cubic meter blade. But what truly sets the D475A-8 apart is its legendary uptime. Mines that run around the clock can't afford breakdowns, and Komatsu's focus on reliability pays off. The cooling system is engineered to keep temperatures stable through freezing nights and scorching days, while reinforced hydraulic lines and modular components make field repairs fast and straightforward. Parts logistics are streamlined through Komatsu's global support network, ensuring that even in the most remote locations, downtime is measured in hours, not days. Operators and maintenance crews alike praise the D475A-8's balance of brute force and dependable performance. For many fleet managers, the ability to keep production moving, no matter the conditions, outweighs even the lure of a heavier machine. That is why, despite being just shy of the absolute top tier in weight, the D475A-8 dominates sites where uptime is the difference between profit and loss. As the countdown climbs toward the world's true heavyweights, the D475A-8 stands as the benchmark for machines that deliver power without compromise. At number 3 stands a machine that defines the modern era of mining muscle, the Caterpillar D11T. Tipping the scales at 112 tons, this behemoth is more than just heavy. It is the symbol of what raw American engineering can accomplish when the world demands more earth moved, faster. Under its massive hood, the D11T's 850 horsepower diesel engine delivers a steady surge of force, feeding through a planetary power shift transmission that keeps production rolling, whether the blade is biting into coal, copper, or iron ore. Open pit mines from Wyoming to Western Australia count on the D11T to keep their operations on schedule, and its unmistakable silhouette, with high arching push arms, broad tracks, and a blade that towers overhead, has become a fixture on the world's largest job sites. But the D11T's reputation is not built on size alone. Its global support network stretches across every continent, ensuring that when a machine goes down, parts and service are never far behind. Fleet managers praise the D11T for life cycle costs that make sense even after tens of thousands of hours, with rebuild programs and component swaps keeping these giants working long after lesser machines would be scrapped. In a business where downtime can cost millions, that reliability is priceless. The D11T stands as the backbone of countless fleets, a machine trusted to deliver day in and day out, no matter the conditions. Its blend of brute force, advanced hydraulics, and worldwide support has made it the go-to choice for operators who cannot afford to gamble on anything less than the best. With its 112-ton frame and 850 horses of relentless power, the D11T does not just move dirt, it moves industries. At 116 tons, the Caterpillar D11T Carry Dozer stands as a specialized force in the world of heavy earth moving. Unlike its standard sibling, the D11T CD is engineered around a massive U-blade, curved, reinforced, and built to hold an astonishing 57 cubic yards of material in a single load. The secret lies in the blade's geometry, with high side wings and a deep, rounded center that allow loose material to nestle securely, reducing spillage even as the dozer climbs or descends the steep slopes typical in surface coal mines. This configuration is not just about moving more dirt per pass. It is about protecting fragile pit walls and maximizing every cycle in environments where ground stability is a constant concern. The 913 horsepower diesel engine delivers relentless thrust, but it is the carry blade design that transforms raw power into unmatched productivity. Operators can haul massive loads across uneven ground, minimizing the number of passes needed to clear a bench or build up a haul road. Fewer trips mean less stress on the terrain, lower risk of slope failure, and measurable gains in both safety and efficiency. In the high-pressure world of coal mining, where every minute counts, the D11TCD's ability to retain material on the blade translates directly to higher output and tighter control over site conditions. This machine's dominance comes not just from its size, but from the way it redefines what a bulldozer can accomplish in specialized roles. The D11T Carry Dozer is proof that, in the race for maximum production, intelligent blade design can be just as important as brute horsepower. Only one machine on Earth can move more in a single pass. One machine stands alone at the summit of earth-moving power. The Komatsu D575A-3 Super Dozer is a 152-ton titan, unmatched in both sheer mass and production capacity. Its twin-engine powertrain delivers a combined 1,350 horsepower, unleashing enough force to push mountains aside. The blade itself is an engineering marvel, spanning nearly 7 meters wide and towering almost 3 meters high. It can move up to 125 cubic yards of material in a single pass. That is more than twice the capacity of most mining dozers, and enough to fill a large dump truck with one push. Operating a D575A-3 SD is a logistical feat. Because of its size, the machine is shipped in massive sections and assembled on site at only the world's largest open pit mines. Specialized transport convoys, sometimes stretching for kilometers, carry its components through remote regions in Australia, Mongolia, or South America. Once assembled, the Superdozer becomes the centerpiece of high-output operations, carving haul roads, stripping overburden, and reclaiming land at a pace no other dozer can match. Few mines can justify its scale, but where the D575A-3 SD works, it rewrites the rules of production. Operators describe the sensation as commanding a moving wall of steel, with controls that harness a level of momentum and power few will ever experience. Every hour, this machine can shift thousands of tons of earth, reducing cycle times and maximizing output for megamines extracting coal, copper, or gold on a global scale. No other production bulldozer on Earth rivals the D575A-3 SD in weight or in the volume it moves with each push. Its presence defines the upper limits of what is possible in heavy equipment engineering. In the world of earth-moving giants, this is the final word in dominance. Across all 12 bulldozers, One truth stands out. Brute strength alone no longer defines dominance. Today, these giants blend raw tonnage with advanced control, autonomy, and environmental innovation. This fusion is reshaping not just machines, but the future of global industry. In 2026, power is not just measured in tons, it is measured in intelligence. Which machine left you most impressed? Share your thoughts.